So you want to boost off your typical Spanish that goes from Hola, ¿cómo estás? Adiós. Because let's be honest here, those phrases were off rather quickly. So if it is your goal to boost your Spanish confidence and sound a little bit more fluent and more like a native, well, stay tuned because today it will be my goal to show you 10 of the most used phrases that you can incorporate to your typical conversations. And I promise, no matter how basic your Spanish is, you will succeed into impressing everyone. Hola amigos, ¿qué tal? Yo soy Katy de Spanish 55, and if this is the first time that you're in this channel or this is the first time that you're seeing this face, well, allow me to introduce myself. I am a Mexican girl who happens to love languages, and over the last couple of months, I've been doing some traveling here and there to friends in some other countries. But also over the last couple of years, I've been learning Nihongo, Hangugo, Francais, English, and of course, Spanish. And this last language is, as many other languages, one that you never stop learning. So of course, I like people like diving into this beautiful language, and of course I like to help them as much as I can. So if it is one of your goals to boost your confidence, are you ready to get started? Vamos! Okay, so the first phrase, voy a. This can be followed by a verb or it can also be followed by a noun. So, voy a estudiar. I am going to study. Voy a España. I am going to Spain. This phrase can come really handy when you want to talk about your future plans. However, do keep in mind that when you use it with a verb, it is always in the infinitive form. Voy a cantar, voy a comer. And be really cautious with nouns because, as you know, Spanish has feminine and masculine. In this case, voy a España, a. Voy al supermercado, al. But do not overcomplicate things. Just use it with a verb. It's much easier.
That's nice of you to say.
Number 2 is a must-known, specifically if you want to express the things that you have. So, tengo, which means I have, right? So, for instance, tengo una idea, I have an idea. Tengo 23 años, I am 23 years old. And be careful with this one because it's really common that Spanish speakers often say, I have 23 years old. And it can also happen the other way around. An English speaker who says, soy 23 años, that's completely wrong. And just to make it clear, I'm 24, but who's counting?
But who's counting, right?
Yeah.
And another important point here is that in Spanish, we said, tengo hambre or tengo sueño. Yes, we don't say, I'm hungry or I'm sleepy. We rather say, I have hunger or I have slumber.
That sounds weird.
Now pay attention and stay focused because the next two are rather tricky. Soy. This means I am, but for permanent characteristics. Soy helps you to describe yourself. For instance, soy Katy. Soy estudiante. Soy mexicana. Soy mexicana, I am Mexican. I can change that, right? Soy Katy, that's my name. I cannot change that. And soy estudiante. I can stop being a student, but it is a permanent characteristic for a period of time, right?
No lo sé. Tú dime.
Now, it is quite often that English speakers make this little mistake. Soy, estoy. The next little word that I am going to teach you right now, estoy. This one is I am, but for temporary states. For instance, estoy feliz. Estoy sentada. I am happy right now. I am sitting, right? So this can change over time. Estoy means right now, while soy is a permanent characteristic. Estoy feliz. Right now, I am happy. Soy feliz. I am permanent and forever happy. But we don't stop there. So the next little word is usted. Some of you might already heard this before. Usted is a pronoun and is the formal way to address someone. So instead of saying you, if you want to show respect to maybe an elder or somebody who has a higher rank in an office, you can say usted. ¿Cómo está usted? ¿Cuántos años tiene usted? This is more formal and it will most likely depend on the country that you are in, but also keep in mind that this is mostly for Latin American countries. But for instance, in Mexico, we often use it when we want to show respect for an elder. However, in Colombia, for instance, you use it when you want to show respect, no matter if you have the same age or not. Disculpe, ¿puede poner atención? Disculpe is a great and convenient word when you want to get somebody's attention or when you want to apologize. For example, disculpe, ¿dónde está el baño? Sorry, where's the bathroom? Disculpe por llegar tarde. I am sorry for being late. You might often hear lo siento or you might often use it. However, disculpe might level up your Spanish to the next level.
You speak so eloquently, Captain.
Phrase number 7. And this one can be rather courteous. So, ¿puede ayudarme? ¿Puede poner atención? ¿Puede decirme dónde está el baño? Can you help me? Can you please pay attention? Can you tell me where is the bathroom? This is a really polite way to ask for something. However, do keep in mind that puede is already conjugated to usted. So it is the formal way. If you wanted to make it a little bit more friendly, or if you're already acquainted with somebody and you're using tú, you can say puedes. ¿Puedes ayudarme con esto? Can you help me with this? Guys, if you're enjoying this video and you find it useful, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and also leave down below in the comments your favorite Spanish phrases. Also, do not hesitate into sharing this video with your Spanish enthusiast friends. That would make me really, really happy. Now, phrase number 8, guys. And trust me, this one can really change your life. Me gustaría. I would like to. This is rather a polite way to express what you want. Me gustaría is quite a softer way to say quiero. So you can say me gustaría una ensalada. Me gustaría ir a Francia.
I do want to live the dream, schoolboy.
Just as the first phrase, you can use it with a verb in the infinitive form or with a noun. So next time you go to a restaurant, instead of saying yo quiero un café, say me gustaría un café. This sounds rather soft, rather polite, and also it can really give away if you're just a random dude happening to learn some random words in Spanish and someone who's serious about learning Spanish. Now, yo pienso que, I think that. This phrase is super helpful when you want to express your opinions or your thoughts. Yo pienso que este video es muy interesante. And finally, number 10, acerca de. This phrase helps you to talk about topics. So, acerca de, about. This conversation is about culture. Esta conversación es acerca de la cultura. We talked about our plans. Hablamos acerca de nuestros planes. So this little word here can help you sound more natural and fluent when you use it in daily conversations. So ahí lo tienen, amigos. There you have it, friends. These little phrases and words will help you to go from your basic Spanish to, oh my god, where did you learn that? In no time. So use them in your daily conversations in order to get empowered. And also remember, if you want to feel more empowered, check out Spanish55.com where you can get your own personalized lessons at your own pace with your own specific goals. And remember, you can go to the link down below and schedule your free consultation as of right now. Now, this is all for today's video. Please do tell me if you liked it and if you want more content like that. Without further ado, hasta la próxima!